Boom.
Bird Box.
Oh. We're done with that.
What? We're done with Bird Box.
Not today.
I think you might have heard
Hey,
a voice.
Guys,
Don't
welcome to Inside the Amp Farm. We have a Budweiser beer, because you know how we like doing craft beers in here. So
yeah. Jim Beam Copper Lager, babies. We don't do Bud a lot, but you know what? This
Prost.
one's a fun one. Prost.
Prost.
I think we have a better format than we did last week. I think, Matt, you were something in the middle of it last week, and you're like, man, yeah, this is better. This is obviously better.
I'd rather...
Like your frame. You should feel like, this is awesome.
Skadooch. I'm in the middle.
Skidoo. Between the Twin Towers.
Yeah, no, you're not going anywhere. This is the beef curtain, okay?
Ooh, that got weird, huh? You made it weird, huh?
So what are we talking about today?
Hey!
How you doing?
I'm doing
We didn't do that in the last video.
You didn't. You don't do it.
You don't do that.
That
That video was bad enough without that.
What's in that?
Hashtag
You know what?
John Malkovich was right.
I'm doing great. Work is great. Things are great.
None of that's unbelievable.
Yay. How are you guys doing?
That's like Sandra Bullock's acting right there.
Yeah. In which movie? Ocean's 8?
All of them.
This is the Ocean's 8, and it was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Mindy
might be able to
Kaling
do that.
was
I'm like
Mindy Kaling.
I like Mindy Kaling, or Kaling, or whatever it is, so much
Kaylee.
on The Office, and then
Maybe we just do Sandra Bullock movies. That can be like our thing.
I feel like she gave up.
That's so much stuff to work with.
Dude, but
The
then we have
Net. The Net.
Well, then we have the Lake House too, and that. It's like through time, man.
That would be painful.
Through time.
Also, with one of the other most bored actors of all time.
Hey, am I confused or am I don't even know.
The only time I think I look like someone who's actually enjoying themselves is when I play an idiot.
Like, people always think I'm high, but I'm not. I don't know where I am.
I just really love life.
I love dogs.
I'm doing great, by the way.
Yeah.
Really,
Man, we actually asked the audience and they said they didn't.
Oh, sorry.
We have to cut
Sorry,
that
guys.
segment, yeah. So I do Batman. We do
Yeah.
that shirt on.
okay. I'm gonna wear my head the rest.
We're gonna do a segment where it's called "Everyone unhook your unzip your hoodies and show them what's under." Let's go. Oh, I don't have one on.
You don't want to see what's under there. It's for me only.
Ooh. I've seen a lot more than that on this hunk of metal.
So how are you doing, Katie?
We were roommates.
I'm doing really good.
Yeah.
My
what's
bird
up?
box is just great.
Like, honestly, people want to know about you. They don't care about us. They know everything there is to know about us after 370,000 episodes.
I'm
doing
doing
330,000.
awesome. I'm doing
Like,
awesome.
we've been doing episodes since 2008 or something.
I
right?
told this guy that
And we have at least 18
I will
views
get
by
deep
now.
into wrestling with him. And
Balls
I'm surprised we haven't even
Is that a
watched
sexy
any
thing?
yet.
Balls deep.
Deep into wrestling, because I feel like
Dude.
it should be. That actually is a good name for a podcast.
That's the next one we're doing, I guess.
Oh my goodness. Let's do that one.
Can I
after
become a
this.
master and then we'll do that?
Yeah.
Because that sounds awesome.
Woo.
I got a feeling you're gonna fall in the rabbit hole too quick. And you're gonna know more than me. It's like, no, that was
like fall in the rabbit hole.
that was a Kirafuda clutch. That was not a coquina clutch.
That's not at
His
all
arm was hooked
my
over,
reason
not under.
for watching.
Oh, it's for love.
No, it's for all the abs. All the abs.
Maybe it's for the ladies.
Abs, abs, abs. Ladies have abs
What?
too.
You don't have enough abs right here. He's got one really big ab.
Becky Lynch has some abs too.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, because he's a Celtic warrior.
Like Bodica.
I mean, Sheamus actually, but yeah.
Okay, guys, shut up because we
Yeah.
need to talk about this Latin trailer.
All right.
Okay.
We need to talk about this Latin trailer.
Oh, you never sent it to me.
Oh crap.
We need to watch
Stop,
it.
please,
Like,
stop
just
this, watch
literally
it.
pause it and watch it right now because it is. I don't know.
It's Uncanny Valley, right?
No, it makes me wish to not live on this earth.
No, it's not
anymore.
Uncanny Valley. That's the thing. It does not go far enough, like, to make it look real.
It looks like the worst Hollywood soundstage ever.
Okay, there's two things.
Maybe they're trying to actually mimic, like, the one-dimensional
Like, it
reality
makes me
of the
think
movie.
like we're actually in hell and it's all simulation. Right. Honestly, I watched it and I was like, oh, okay, we're in hell. Cool.
Really, what he's talking about is Will
Confirmed.
This is how little effort they're putting into entertaining us.
Really, what he's talking about is Will Smith's genie, which is troubling.
That wasn't even the worst part.
Oh,
Like
really?
everything was bad about that trailer.
No, there's one good thing. Hot Jafar.
Oh, Jafar was fucking vulnerable.
Marwan
You're right, you're
Kenzari.
right.
Warren Kenzari, that's his name.
Like, okay,
Also, his name's Norwin.
Hot.
So
Warren.
here's who this show is for.
He's
People that
Dutch.
wanted to fuck Jafar.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to fuck Jafar, you're in. This is your movie.
Isn't that doesn't Jafar want to fuck? What's her face? I don't even remember.
Yeah, there's definitely like
Jasmine?
a
Princess?
there's like a sexually suggestible scene.
Well,
in the
also
movie.
because he
Yeah.
wants to become
Yeah.
king, so he needs to fuck
just
her.
wants- well, he wants the
Yeah,
power.
but in this one, it's like, why didn't she pick him? You know, it's like that guy's looking pretty good. He's got some money.
No,
obviously.
doesn't look not in the cartoon.
No, in the live action
Oh.
one, I'm saying. Like, why wouldn't she pick
She's
that
a
guy?
good
Hold on.
person.
Who says she doesn't?
Oh, you're
Did
right.
you see?
We
Did you
didn't
see
see
her
it.
pick
We haven't
somebody?
seen the end of it.
Exactly.
They mentioned it till
Maybe it's
thing.
different. Oh, you should have made the right wishes,
Just like, come
man.
along in this magic
long,
carpet
Billy.
ride. It's like, no thanks, I got this hot seat over here. See you later.
So long to Bel Air. They just leave. You're like, what?
Does he have talking bird?
Oh yeah, the Talking Bird is
Iago-
played by
Iago's in there?
Talking Bird is played by John Oliver.
Do you think?
Wait, but
Look it up. It's true.
Do you think?
But Gilbert Gottfried's still alive. Like, I feel like that's the one part
Yes.
they should have brought him back for.
I'm not even crazy enough
Like-
to do that. Like, okay, whoa, dude.
What?
I'm not even crazy enough.
That's
No, I have to do
No.
the Gilbert
You know the
Gottfried.
Gilbert Gottfried
I think
impression.
we all did a Gilbert Gottfried, and that was
Yeah.
great. That was our first
One,
three-way impression.
two.
Also,
Three.
one of my favorite jokes of
You're
all time.
officially one of
Imagine
us.
Gilbert
You're officially one of
Gottfried
us.
in the bedroom.
Congratulations.
Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Oh!
Give it to
Yeah.
me. Oh, I love it in my ass.
At one point, John Oliver has him read Bigfoot porn.
Yeah, that's that.
pretty
So
good.
yeah, that does is pretty good. Because it was
It's like the Sasquatch came out of the woods, and his thing was like a furry tree trunk.
well, because it was this thing he couldn't like play in England, so he's like, oh, instead of this, they're gonna hear Gilbert Gottfried reading Bigfoot porn. And
Yeah,
it was like, oh,
I think
here's
it's talking about
here's a
Brexit.
clip of this, and like, oh, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Although you
Amazing.
can't televise criticizing Parliament.
Yes, yeah.
That's what it is.
And so he had to put that
Okay,
instead.
so we got Hatchet Farm, we got Will Smith. Otherwise, this trailer was just a mess. It was like, I don't know. It was
I'm
weird.
really sad. I have
Well, everything
This is
looked
weird.
very soundstagey. Like
And they're just playing the stupid Aladdin in the background. You're like, I don't care about this.
there's one wide shot which looked terrible on YouTube on the YouTube video I watched. And I was like, okay.
It was,
Can I tell you guys
yes.
something?
Yes, you can.
You
So
can
A
say
Whole
what you
New
want.
World. I sang that song at my first grade teacher's wedding, and I have the video on VHS.
Were you in first grade?
Are
Yep.
we
Okay, that's
digitalizing
I
and
was-
attaching it to the back?
I was
of it?
6 years old.
We're gonna attach it. It's in the link in the description.
My hair was
below.
about this long, and I sang A Whole New World, and
I
a
was
little
actually-
girl, creepy ass voice.
Was it weird that part of me was hoping you were going to say, I sang this last year?
Yeah, and my first grade teacher's wedding.
At my
I'm
first
getting
grade
married
teacher's
at
wedding.
this age.
Maybe she was really young.
Who knows? You know, I'm not judging. And she's also an old prospector. I
mean,
my fantasy.
That's just like my personal
I-
relationship with Aladdin, since I
I'm
didn't get to
Katie's
watch.
first grade
I
teacher.
have some bigger news for this week.
I don't think there
Okay.
is bigger news.
I do.
Okay, well.
They had an interview with Daniel Radcliffe, and first of all, he had to shoot down a rumor that he created that he is not going to be the new Wolverine.
You know what though? Like, can we,
Now, this rumor started
Also
because he
still
had a
have
Wire
this?
interview, and I don't know if you've ever seen those Wire interviews, but like they have
Yeah.
the celebrities there, and they just kind of peel stuff that was
Google
like Google's
searches,
like,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like, why is Daniel Radcliffe have brown hair?
Right,
So one of
Will
them was,
Smith's Daniel.
is Daniel Radcliffe the new Wolverine? He's like, yes, Hugh Jackman's in the scene, and he goes in a box for a hot wash, and then he comes out, I'm Wolverine. And this fueled, like, I guess virally fueled this rumor that Daniel
really
Radcliffe is the
is.
new
No,
Wolverine.
you know what? All in. Let's do this. He's
No,
tiny.
no.
I mean, you can't. There's no one that's
He's
Wolverine
already
shaped.
wiry.
He is
There's no
such
Wolverine
a
shaped.
baby face.
Yeah, but that's
He
the
also
thing.
has a
You
baby
got to
voice.
connect for like 20 years.
He has a baby voice too. You can't you
Exactly.
can't toughen up
Like
that
he's
voice.
not gruff.
Hey, Bob.
There's no
Hey,
gruff.
Bob.
I
to
smell
him.
something.
It's my English. I mean my
There's
American
no
accent.
gruff to him. He was in that
I'm American.
He was in that Russian Doctor. It was a special on Netflix, and John Hamm was supposed to be the adult him, and he was like the younger version of John Hamm. And he's having
the
sex
young
with a
John
woman
Hamm.
in one scene, and he looks like a child having sex with a grown ass woman. It's
Expecto
really,
Patronum.
So how it turned out?
Did he say Expecto Patronum when he came?
Like one time. Expecto Patronum. Whoa. I guess that scene's over.
Also, I watched the whole
No.
Wire thing, and one of the things is
Also, it's shaped
Daniel
like a
Radcliffe.
stag. Wow.
Is Daniel Radcliffe related to Elijah Wood?
Elijah.
He's like, I'm not. He's like, but he came to the set of Harry Potter and we talked for a little bit.
Do you mean Elijah Wood?
That's what I said, Elijah Wood.
No, you said Elijah Wood.
I thought you said Elijah Wood.
Yeah,
So.
I didn't say either of those guys.
I said none of those.
Thanks
Fuck off.
for drinking. Fuck Wolf. But also, he said he thinks that Harry Potter will be rebooted and recast someday.
Oh, and I hope
Of course
so.
it will.
Yeah, why not? It's a great franchise.
And I had
No, he's saying recast, like they're going to go back and redo.
That's what I'm saying.
All
Redo
of them.
yeah.
It's a great franchise. They're going to redo it.
But here's the thing: how do you think that would be done? Like,
And I didn't mean to say going to.
in the fact that now they're doing Lord of the Rings on Amazon Prime, do you think that Harry Potter might become like a TV show?
A TV show would be awesome.
If they can get the right person to adapt it, I'm
And do you think it should be?
I would be totally
do
comfortable with
you
that.
think it should
would
be Harry
include a lot
Potter's
more.
exact timeline now, or
I'm
do you
still
think
waiting
that,
for
you
them to
know,
make a good
Harry
Harry
Or it
Potter
should be
now.
like school years.
like
Oh.
Saved by the Bell crossover.
Yeah, seriously,
Like,
yeah.
like,
When they get
like,
older, like you
And
grow
Dustin
with the
Diamond plays
show.
Dumbledore.
You
And-
grow.
And it's like,
Show.
and it's
Dustin
like,
Diamond plays
yeah.
Dumbledore.
he's like, I'm stopping time. And like everyone's like, yeah, we can all stop time, asshole. Fuck
Yeah.
you. We're all
It's
wizards.
time to see the bus fly by.
We're fucking wizards, dude. Fuck off.
Like you have your awkward sexual feelings with Harry.
That's what
Potter.
made Zach special, was that he could stop time, though. Like, he was a fucking time lord. Right? Like, that's what made him special.
He might have 2 hearts. I don't know.
Not cool. Not cool, dude. Like, and also he was the shit. He was the worst.
Harry Potter was the worst.
He probably wasn't the
No,
worst.
he was the worst.
Ron was worse than he was.
They were both terrible.
Men.
They were both terrible.
Man.
Hermione.
Was the best.
No.
Yeah, right? She had
And-
red hair, and it was curly, wavy,
It was
curly,
not red,
right?
but it was like curly. Also, you know, she may have been black, but don't tell too many people that because like it really pissed off about it. So, just saying, maybe they.
No,
could-
God, she wasn't black. I'm the author. She could have been black.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? I'm racist. I forgot. Sorry.
Like, nobody said she had pale skin in the book, guys. Okay, moving on. Have you seen that on Thursday?
Hermione was Puerto Rican, confirmed.
On Thursday, Neil Blomkamp, the director of District 9, among other
One of my
Chappie,
favorite movies.
Chappie,
I like Chappie too.
Yeah. He
Also
had,
met this, you go.
okay.
I was about to say something you want to say. I'm sorry. I was like, no, I want to spoil the thing he's going to say.
Okay. So Neil Blomkamp said that there is a live
It'd
action
be funny if you said something.
Anthem short that will be coming out on Thursday.
Wow.
And there was a small trailer for it.
On Valentine's Day, guys.
Yeah,
It's for
Valentine's
love.
Day, for love.
Giant robot suits fighting giant monsters is for love.
It's interesting. First of all, supposedly it's made set decades before the events of the game.
Great.
But why is this coming out? Like, that's weird. Like,
Because
Neil
Blomkamp
Blomkamp had
is
nothing better to do?
bored, yeah.
And you have a lot of money.
If Charlton Copley's not in it, though,
I
I'm
hope-
fucking done.
yeah, I riot.
Well, yeah, I'm walking away. I'm like hard out because you didn't get him.
Also, Sharto.
Charlton. That's what usually
The main dude
Sharto.
from District 9. His name's Sharto.
He's South African.
I told you.
Afrikaans.
He's the best thing about Power.
Yeah, a show that many people remember. It was on the PlayStation Network, guys.
Actually, no, he wasn't. Eddie Izzard was on that show. No, excuse me.
Yeah, it's gonna come out on YouTube. They had like a
Eddie Izzard's
teaser
amazing.
trailer for it, like 18 seconds. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really interesting, and
I'll check
I don't know why it missed my radar until now. So
Would
Why
you say
not?
it was more interesting than the
The
entire
teaser
movie?
was today, so like it wasn't really announced
Bird
until
Box.
recently.
I don't know if it's better than Bird Box, but Bird Box had such great, memorable characters, like boy and girl.
Hey, they had names at the end. Man.
Oh, and Maui. We never
I'd rather
talked
than be
about
boy
that.
and girl.
That's when I found. I was like, oh, her name's Tyler. I said, I didn't know her name is.
I think that's like who names their person anybody Mallory anymore? Like even like 40 years ago.
Matt, speaking of weird things on Netflix, OA Season 2 coming soon.
Finally.
Jason Isaac says, you won't be holding your breath too long. It's exquisite, unparalleled, but it'll be worth your wait.
I am part of an OA fan group on Facebook. Let me tell you, she's like, yes, the right one.
Are you
No,
gonna-
it's more like. Yeah.
Okay, so we're all gonna for.
So
Syracuse-
basically, what she was
Syracuse
teaching them was a step dance move
Yeah.
to distract the shooter, so she's the one who gets shot.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. That was
Maybe they have a new dance. Next one is just all like from the Broadway musical Stomp. That'd be really good.
Yeah.
They have like Garbage Can Liz.
I'm 100% down if they do like a different genre each like a different dance genre. Usually.
Yeah.
They come
Plie,
with the jazz thing.
Mm-hmm.
They do like a break dance one where they just like spin on their heads and stuff. I'm done with that.
Yeah. Oh, he's popping, locking. She's like,
What if the OA just turns into like a dance show? I mean, I'm cool.
Yeah.
With it.
yeah, it's like a step up type movie,
Well, like
but,
still with all the same weird characters.
but also that one dude from Step Up with the long curly hair. I want him in there too.
Yeah. Well, because
Get him on there.
I mean, they're going to add more people.
I'm excited about seeing more of the OA because I enjoyed it. It was a really weird, cool show.
Because Jason Isaacs plays like a rape monster of some sort.
Yeah, that's why. Because I love Jason Isaacs and I love seeing him as a rape monster.
Oh, great! He's here as a rape monster.
Like, wow, somehow he's topping Lucius Malfoy in awfulness.
And creep factor.
Yeah, all right. No,
Spoilers for the OA season 1. Sorry.
he's horrible. Also, go watch the OA. It's great. It's a great show.
And we've given you one of the best problems.
Unless you really are averse to rape monsters, I guess.
It doesn't rape anyone per se. Just like
I don't know. It keeps some weird boxes.
deals with the brains and shit.
Or to watching something that, again, doesn't really make sense, but makes you think about weird stuff that doesn't make sense. But has really pretty people in it.
The name of this episode will not be Rape Monster.
I'm writing down right now. Rape monster.
Yeah, that's all I have for that. But I'm
Monster.
still excited. I want to see it soon.
Henrietta. It was meant to be.
The other was one of those shows that was just so weird and it was surprisingly good. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't like, and like I felt weird at the end because I was like, I didn't think that would be good, but I literally watched every episode. So it had to be good, right?
So it really kept you going,
Captivated.
but then you look back on it and you're like, what?
Like why? Like why was I impressed with it?
Yeah.
But still, I would definitely watch
here's
season
the
2 because
Like
of
the
that.
Twilight?
I don't necessarily remember any of
No,
the
Twilight was
show.
garbage.
That's what I mean!
Yeah, Twilight was garbage.
But we know that it was good. But we know that it was good.
I like it.
Yeah.
It had a hook at the end of
I'm gonna
every
go back and
episode.
watch it.
Sure.
And that's what it was. A hook.
I kind of like that was like a Friday movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Sony Interactive chairman Sean Layden is now insisting that PlayStation is finally open to crossplay. After Xbox is like, oh yeah, we're on
It's
Switch
like,
now.
you know what, guys? We didn't like crossplay before, but Xbox really talked to us, and we're kind of like maybe into it this time. Like we're really thinking, hey, let's get a little crossplay in our
Yeah,
lives,
they kind of give us cold beers, you know.
Yeah, they give us
little weed together.
like we hadn't tried crossplay, and then they were like, hey, let's try some crossplay. And it was kind of an intimate setting, so once we got really into it, now we're kind of like it's our thing.
By the way, the
Crossplay.
intimate setting was like, come on, guys.
Yeah. Like, they really lubricated us up on this idea when we were thinking about
And
it.
it's like, and
They
like they didn't force it. at all.
They
It was
forced
like,
it.
was a
They were
nice
very
little-
gentle about the crossplay.
Like they just put
And now we're totally into it. It's like our
kinda
favorite
like,
thing.
They kept giving us a little tip, and then like
Yeah.
and then, like,
now
after
we
that,
can't
just
do
push
this
us way
without
into it.
crossplay. We can't.
it kind of pushed
So-
our way into it. You know,
Like,
Now we want the crossplay.
Yeah, now we want every time.
yeah,
we're-
that's all we
yeah.
can think of is crossplay.
All we can think about. And we need the crossplay.
And by the way, Rocket League was your intro drug to this crossplay, guys.
We need the crossplay is the name of this episode.
Duh, you wasted
We
it.
need the crossplay.
Crossfire. Oh, that's your phone. Okay. So, do we think this? I mean, what is this going to happen for Fortnite, PUBG?
Or
like,
something dumb like that.
yeah, it's not going to be something that we want to play. I mean,
No, but
But it's going to be something that
it's-
12-year-old boys want to play.
It's still going to set a precedent in going forward. Which
Sure.
is a good thing. It's a good thing for all the industry. Honestly,
It is.
it's not going to affect us because we don't
It
play online
is.
that much. But it's going to be a good thing for the industry.
But it
I agree.
is going to affect us when
With our fucking
PlayStation and
kids.
Chipotle and Amazon is just one
Chipotle
mega
and Amazon.
conglomerate that
Dude,
takes over our entire lives.
I'm actually doing. I'm
all in on this
I'm
show.
writing a cyberpunk RP that's based on like conglomerate corporations, much like that. So just
write that down. 'Cause that's a good one. PlayStation, Chipotle, and Amazon.
Yeah.
I wish that could be the name of the episode, but it would make no sense. It would just promote weird things.
I'm going to put it on there anyway, just in case.
Hulu, Matt, interested in reviving axed Marvel Netflix shows. What do you think of this?
Hulu.
Hulu
X.
Yeah, but which one?
reviving
shows.
the X.
Which one?
Like animated X-Men? Because
No, see, they're not going to pick any of those.
Netflix shows.
Yeah,
Netflix shows.
Yeah, but I mean, they can't pick Daredevil.
Yes, they can technically.
No, they're not going to because Disney's
They
not going to let them.
recast
That's one of the
it,
things. That's one of the things they said because
Disney's not going to let them.
Well, the thing is,
Not happen.
Disney couldn't license it. Disney's
100%.
Disney is famous for licensing things.
100% not going to do it because they got their Disney app coming.
Right.
Disney app.
They're not putting it on the Disney app. It's not
No, we
going.
have to do it like this.
It's not going. It's not going.
No, like this. Like
Whoa.
this too. Like this.
Please don't slap her on the face.
Just like
Then you go like
Look
this.
how even smaller now.
You
Even
drop an
smaller.
elbow. Like,
Even smaller.
I can get out of this real quick.
hey, go run now. No, but the thing is, they can that. Disney's given no inclination that they want to revive these things, and so what SVP, the senior vice president Craig Erwich is saying is that if Disney doesn't, they're willing to opt because
Give it
Disney
to someone
is
else and
famous.
let them do it.
Disney is famous. They do this with video games, but they will also do this with their comic book stuff. Theoretically, is that they're very famous for giving their stuff to third-party people that they know will take care of it.
But they have their Disney app coming out,
And also Hulu
you're
has the
assuming-
rights to some of the mutant
but
stuff.
you're assuming that that Disney was the one that pulled this from Netflix.
Oh, well,
Because if Disney pulls from Netflix,
this is definitely an
if
assumption.
Disney pulls from Netflix, they're not just going to give it to Hulu, you know?
Maybe they will if it's cheaper.
No, I don't think so.
Well,
I think
yeah,
they're doing
there you go.
this.
That's what
They're
it
doing
is.
this solely to promote their app because they want people
For
to
now,
be.
but that's the thing. That's the thing. Because he even
Maybe like
he
10 years
mentioned-
down the road.
Well,
but,
he even mentioned. He said we'll wait until after the.
Yeah, but do you think Disney has like the capability to work on all of this stuff
Yes.
at once?
Disney is
I
got
don't
too
know.
much. Disney is opulent now. It might be overflowing,
That's
but
what
they
I'm
still,
saying.
but they have teams to do this stuff.
The thing is, Disney,
And they don't
I'm
care
on
about
her side.
working on stuff.
I'm actually on her side of this because
Oh.
Disney doesn't have a
So this is how
desire.
it's going to be, huh?
Right.
Disney doesn't have
How
a
it's
desire
gonna be,
to
huh?
do this.
Right, exactly. They'll find people who are going to
Yeah.
do it right and make money
That's
off
why
of
the
it.
option out their video games.
Here's why I don't agree. They
He's
don't.
like, I'm on my back foot. I'm going to fight you. It's great.
They don't want to do this. They want it to be done so they can do their own new stuff. That's what I think. It'd be great. Believe me.
But if
I'm
they're making money,
the
they don't
one
give a shit.
in the corner of let's have more Daredevils.
If they're making money,
I
they
love
don't care.
Daredevil.
Like, if
I
Hulu
love-
says
I
we'll
like
give
Luke
you
Cage
this
a
much-
lot. I like
if Hulu
Jessica
says
Jones
we'll
a
give
lot.
you this much money
I
to
love
revive
Punisher.
these things, and it's free
See,
money for
they have
them.
to throw a lot of money.
They'll
at it.
totally, yeah.
That's a
Hulu
lot.
can do that. They can do that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Disney
why not?
already has
Because
enough
no,
money.
but they've got all their Disney stuff as well as Star Wars, which they
And think
do
about
have
it,
a firm
And they
fist
have
in.
Marvel stuff.
Think
They're
about
Marvel
this, Matt. Are
stuff,
you
too.
getting the Disney app?
I might.
What if like 5 years down the line you don't have the Disney app, you're hearing about all this cool stuff, and they're like, oh, well now Hulu has these Marvel shows too. Even if it's like this, like just
Did you just say
Daredevil
you might
guy?
get the Disney app?
Yeah, I'm not getting for Disney though. Star Wars and Marvel.
Wow, I did you guys
Star Wars,
just
Marvel.
bring it up?
Star Wars, Marvel. Star Wars, Marvel. I don't care anything about Disney movies at all.
Oh.
At all.
Except for the new Aladdin, Prince Ali.
I don't even like the cartoon live. I don't want to see the live action.
By the way, do we think Will Smith's gonna rap that?
Huh?
Do we think Will Smith's gonna rap that?
That
I
was
sure
the
hope
only
so.
thing that would make it
I sure hope so.
worthwhile.
Please.
I
Yeah,
think he
they're
needs.
back in.
I think he
They're
needs a
back
new rap still with Cisco. Cisco's still there. We're going straight to our grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Matt, is K2SO gonna be in the Cassian Andor prequel series?
Yes.
And if so, are you gonna watch it? See,
Yes.
this is why he's getting the Disney app right here. Cassian Andor.
Yeah. See, I that's what I get Disney app for: Star Wars and Marvel.
So Alan Tudyk has not confirmed that it's gonna happen, but he says we have talked about it,
Alan Tudyk likes money, and they're going to throw money at him, so he'll do it.
and he deserves money.
Yeah, he
He's
does.
a
He deserves all the money.
And I have one more Alan Tudyk thing, but I'm saying it today because it's a long.
Okay,
spiel.
I have two
It's
things
long,
left, so.
and it's really funny. So that's
Okay.
why it's just so funny to learn.
Speaking of things getting revived, Mike, Howard the Duck animated series coming to Hulu.
Yeah.
Produced and written by, I think at least produced
That-
by, but
again-
also written by Kevin Smith.
Hey, who
Kevin Smith.
owns Howard the Duck, Matt?
Mm.
Marvel.
Okay.
So Marvel's already on Hulu.
I
There's
don't think they give a
precedent
shit
for
about
this.
Howard the Duck.
They don't give a shit about the Netflix. series
If
either, though.
Disney was gonna fucking revive anything, they would do fucking Howard the Duck. You can do that for 12-year-olds. You can do that for little kids.
There's Duck Tits. Duck Tits.
Yeah, how much you cannot do for 12 minutes.
Where's DuckTales? They haven't read
No,
that
Duck
shit.
Tits. Duck Tits.
Yeah, there's Duck Tits in the adult version.
Duck Tits. Duck
Well, no,
Tits.
if you're gonna do really Howard the Duck, like if it's based off the comic, you cannot.
It's dirty.
I
It's
know
blue.
that.
It's
However,
They might
What
as well
else
just
are
do.
kids gonna watch?
They might as well do Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
And also,
apparently.
Howard the Duck is literally a spoof on Donald Duck, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're never going to do a thing with Donald Duck. Because they would be like,
did you
the
know?
fucking thing you made to make
Did you
fun of
know
us? Fuck you.
Howard the Duck had a team? Did you know about this? It was with MODOK, Hitmonkey, Tigra, and the Dazzler. It's called the Offenders.
There's actually a world where Howard the Duck is the Juggernaut, and he's called the Duckernaut. And it's a giant juggernaut with a duck bill.
If anything, Howard the Duck teaches us about string theory.
Also, his main villain is Dr. Bond. So
Why not? So why
Also
not?
that.
Full stop. That's where we should have, but
Kevin
we stopped.
Kevin Smith doesn't instill like.
Kevin Smith doing a villain Dr. Bong. That sounds perfect. It sounds like Bloodman and Chronic.
Yeah, I'm kind of rather.
Half-Baked.
I would rather see Jason Mewes.
Yeah.
Rather be a Bloodman,
Dr. Bong
and Cockknocker.
And Ed Cockknocker.
Why do they call you Cockknocker?
Did you
Oh,
guys
it's a
see the
funny
trailer
story.
for yesterday? This is a fucking weird movie that looked super cool.
Yesterday.
So, it's
First of all, you said the trailer for yesterday. I was like, what trailer?
It's a trailer for a movie called Yesterday.
Okay.
So it's I'm going to describe it because I
guess.
didn't have a
All
synopsis.
the hilarious
Sure.
wordplay.
This dude gets in an accident and wakes up in a world where the Beatles don't exist, but he knows they exist. So he basically becomes the Beatles. He's like this Indian dude, and it looked really cool. Like I was the premise was like okay, but like it looked really cool and stylized, and plus they're singing the Beatles songs, so you're just like, oh, the Beatles.
Well, that's what the Beatles do with their songs.
But he's this dude named
Across the universe.
the main actor's name is Himesh Patel, and yeah, basically like he starts singing the songs and everyone's like, what are you? That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. He's like, that's the Beatles. Like, who are the Beatles? And he's like, what? And so like,
I am.
yeah, so like he's like feverishly trying to remember the Beatles songs, and he becomes famous because he wrote the Beatles songs, and it's in the modern world.
But
so
sometimes he can't remember the lyrics, so
Well,
he puts in his own stuff.
Actually, there's one where the producer is played by Kate McKinnon. He's like, why don't you, instead of saying Jude there, why don't you say dude? Like, hey
dude.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, I'm fucking in on this movie. Like, it's just in a modern world, like them ruining the Beatles, but also like he's like singing the Beatles. He was like singing Yesterday, and he's just playing guitar, and I'm like, wow, that's really nice. Check this out because it was.
I feel like there's some weird butterfly effect thing.
It's also
Yeah.
should be judged.
it's really because it's Slumdog Millionaire, so it has like that cool feel to it, where it's like this.
Because
is
if the
a cool
Beatles
movie.
weren't in the
Like, this is cool.
'60s, like that would affect the world. That would really.
Well,
change the
and
world,
that's one. Like that's why I'm also very interested. I'm like,
Yeah.
like, is there something
Like,
apocalyptic?
yeah.
Or weird?
Oh,
Like,
there's
is
Pigman.
disco still around or something?
There's
Like,
Pigmen all over the place.
and like you can tell, like their styles are a little different too. And so like there's something going on, but like it didn't go. much
Nobody
into that
has a
trailer.
bowl cut. They don't even know what bowl
Yeah.
cuts are.
Well, like Kate McKinnon's character looked like, and I don't know if it's set in the '80s, but she looked very '80s like. So maybe like the '80s were just stayed around for a long time or something because the Beatles didn't happen. I don't know.
Because John Lennon was never murdered.
I don't know. Yeah, but it looked really cool. So I suggest watching. this
I
because-
only hope that he can get Tom Lennon in his band so that there can be a Lennon representative. Work on this movie that's already been finished, and it is
Or Bjork.
it's past post production. Or Bjork. Like
One of
there
them.
there is a Shazam post credit scene, so get excited about this.
Who do you think's gonna be in it?
Okay.
It's not Black Adam.
It's not Black Adam. The Rock is confirmed, and so is the director confirmed that he's not in there. They said they really couldn't get his suit ready in time. That was the reason why.
This is my face on that.
I feel like they could have just put him in a jacket and he would have been fine. Like,
Shazam's suit costs $1 million, so the Rock's like, I need a $2 million suit.
by the way,
I'm
The
like-
Rock doesn't need this suit because he has the arms.
Yes, just fucking body paint that motherfucker.
He already has.
He's gorgeous.
Yeah, just paint his body. That's all you.
Just put his fucking
Put
lightning
latex
bolt
paint
there.
on him.
He's done.
He's fine.
Jesus, come on.
Okay.
dude.
But supposedly there's also a lot of deep cut Easter eggs.
They sold this fucking 7 Deadly Sins, and I'm like,
But also he wouldn't confirm or deny if Superman was in the cameo. In the end credits.
although Henry Cavill himself has said that he was on set for a part of it, so.
He won't confirm or deny.
Yeah, I
He
guess
said- I
we'll
guess
take
he
it with that.
made it sound very murky. That like, oh no.
I hope if they have
It's
Henry
like John
Cavill
C.
set,
Reilly.
he had a mustache and they had the CGI it out. Just
I don't
because.
know.
He's probably like on
I'm
the
not here,
news
guys.
or
It's me,
something.
Superman. Hey, what's up?
They show him on the news.
Hey. This is a natural face. of me.
Maybe they're also on some kind of somebody's vlog together, like in the Superman. Hey, I'm here to talk to you. I'm here too.
Why are you in Superman?
Is that Fire Marshal Bill?
What's going on with his face? So at the last, do you have anything else?
That's it.
Okay, so the last thing I have is Alan Tudyk is going to be the Joker soon. He's going to be in the new Harley Quinn,
Like the cartoon.
R-rated cartoon.
Yeah, because it's gonna be sexy Harley Quinn cartoon.
Yeah,
But
so-
it's a cartoon, so it's just his voice.
So when they no, it's not like actually going to be dressed.
Yeah.
It'll be his face in it, but the cartoon body.
Yeah. I mean, his face is very angular. It's almost like a cartoon face.
And also like the Joker face, very angry.
Yeah.
It's much too dear to be a Joker. They asked him what the difference between his Joker and Mark Hamill's would be. He's like, well, mine can say fuck. He had a story to tell about that, so I'm going to read the whole thing verbatim because I wrote it out.
Verbatim.
So maybe he's.
This story is 14 pages long, guys.
Yeah, it's not that long. He goes, I don't know. Again, I don't know. Tudyk again. Here's a funny story. Tony Hale plays Psycho, Dr. Psycho. He came in and I'd say, hi, and he didn't. I don't know. I just finished recording and he was coming in to record and he was talking to the producer saying, oh yeah, the Joker. Did y'all get Mark Hamill to do that? And I was like, no, they got me. I'm doing the Joker. And he said, oh, he said, did you get Mark Hamill to do that? Because if it's not him, it's going to suck. And he said, and then Tudyk said, no, I'm doing the Joker. And he said, oh, I was just saying that because I did the Joker once and everybody said, you're not Mark Hamill, you suck. It's like, so coming in, I'm not gonna. I haven't listened to any Mark Hamill Joker. I haven't gone back and listened to any of the old stuff.
The Joker's fantastic.
Right.
He's like, I want to do my
No,
own
his
take.
opinion is completely based on what someone else said.
Well,
to
he's like,
him.
I know I'm not
Joker's
Mark Hamill,
fantastic.
guys. I know I'm gonna suck, but I'm gonna do the best I
Yeah,
can.
Joker's fantastic.
And I was like, you know what? I'm in. I'll watch this. You know, somehow.
What if he
is
isn't fantastic?
It's also in DC universe.
That's the tough part about being a Joker. You gotta be on. Like,
I still want to see what his take on it because he obviously is a story.
Okay, so you're getting the DC app when I get the Disney app.
Yes, and then we'll trade passwords.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that.
No,
Legally
no ass.
download things.
None of them. Oh, none of the apps.
Hey, you'll borrow our app.
Except for Netflix.
It's my mom's.
And Hulu.
And Hulu's my mom's.
And Amazon Prime.
And Amazon Prime is my mom's.
Cheapskates.
Do you know what I do?
She wanted
Free
any of us
loader.
except for
Do you know
those
what I
two.
spend my time
Millennial.
doing? Working at my fucking muscles.
Real life.
Okay,
Real
so
life
guys,
sucker.
so guys, watch our next vlog, which is the arm wrestling cast, where we just bone down on them.
Go down.
Oh, that should be our next movie. Over the top.
Over the top. I'm down. I'm 100% down for over the top. Although we have to go front on like video cassette, I think.
No, it's usually streaming.
It could be on
That's where I
YouTube.
saw it.
Like
Streaming.
streaming or streaking.
We're going
Okay.
streaking. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by.
Stay classy.
Dan,
Say it.
Fam.
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 Fin
I
fam.
don't know it.
Fin, bang, boom.
I expect you two to do
No,
these
too late.
things.
Bye bye.
You're part of the cast.